All right, moving on to another figure that you're going to find the volume of. These two figures, and actually today it should be even easier than yesterday. So a cylinder is like a soup can. So when you're trying to find the volume, you're trying to figure out how much soup you can put inside a can. So a cylinder is a 3D figure with circle bases. So you'll have circles on the bases. And then a sphere is a 3D figure. It's like a ball with no bases. So you won't be able, we're only going to be able to find the volume of a sphere. We actually don't do surface area of it. And there's a reason for it, but I'm sorry, we don't do lateral area. But so we will be doing cylinders today and spheres, and we're going to start out with cylinders. So the only two things that you need for the volume of a cylinder is the radius, not the diameter, you need the radius, and the height. So to find the volume, you do pi times the radius squared, area of a circle, times h. So this is the radius, and this h is the height between, kind of between your circles. It's your height of the length between the circles, just like we did with the height with the triangular and rectangular prisms yesterday. So this is what you're plugging in for. So there's only two things that you need for this one, which is nice. And you will need Desmos today because you are plugging into a formula. So if we take a look at this right here, they want us to find the volume of this cylinder. So to find the volume, you need to know the radius and you need to know the height. In this case, 3 is your radius, 8 is your height. So now we plug into our formula. We do pi times 3 squared times 8. And that's what we were plugging in. So pull up my Desmos, and we do pi times 3 squared times 8. You will get decimals for this, is totally fine. Round to 1 decimal place, so we get 226.2. And that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, hopefully. If we take a look at this one, so again, we need the radius and we need the height. Here they give you this length all the way across. That's the diameter. We want the radius, so take the 8, cut it in half, and then the height is 16. So for the volume, we do pi times 4 squared times 16. So pi times 4 squared times 16. And again, round to 1 decimal place, so 804.2. And that is it for cylinders. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about are spheres. Spheres, the formula looks a little wonky, but you only need one piece of information for a sphere. So like when you're finding the volume of a sphere, it's like how much air could go inside like a basketball. So for the volume, you do 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. So you only need the radius. That's it. But you've got to be careful on how you plug these into your calculator. So please make sure you pay close attention. So for example 2, they give us this sphere here. We're not going to leave anything in terms of pi, so you don't have to pay attention to that. They do give you your radius of, 6 here. So we're going to plug into our formula. We're going to do 4/3 times pi times 6 cubed. I would highly recommend on quizzes and tests to actually write this out. If you show this step, but let's say you plug it in wrong, I can try to help you out a little bit. I can try to help you with your points. So, there we go. We do 4/3. Whenever you type in a fraction, it's a division problem. So 4/3. Now you're going to have to get out of the bottom of your fraction by pressing to the right, and it's out. And then pi, and then 6, and you're going to have to press this one, a to the b, to the 3rd power. So you get 904.8. So I'm going to go through again. I'm going to go through one more and show you exactly what you need to type in, or just rewind it and take a look. It's the best part about being able to watch these online. For this one right here, they give you a diameter of 60. For the formula though, you need the radius, so cut that in half. So we're going to plug in 4/3 times pi times 30 cubed. So this one's going to give you a big number, and it's going to be okay. So we do 4 divided by 3, get out of the bottom of your fraction, times pi times 30, and then go to the a to the b to the third power. It's a big number, 113,097.3. And that's it for today. So make sure that you log in, try your assignments out. Like I said, there will be a quiz next Wednesday. We do a little bit more volume next week. But yeah, quiz next Wednesday.